there are warships. And then there's USS Zumwalt. At first glance, it doesn't even look real. No giant radar towers, no traditional battleship shape, no visible clutter covering the deck. Instead, it looks like something pulled straight out of a science fiction movie, sharp angles, a silent profile. A design so unusual that many people compared it to a futuristic ghost ship. But USS Zumwalt wasn't built to look impressive. It was built to disappear. And that's exactly what makes it one of the most fascinating warships ever created by the United States Navy. Because in modern warfare, being seen can be dangerous. USS Zumwalt was designed around a simple but powerful idea. If the enemy can't detect you clearly, they can't react in time. That concept changed everything. Traditional warships are covered in structures and surfaces that reflect radar signals. Zumwalt was built differently. Its angled surfaces were specifically designed to reduce radar reflection. From a distance, its radar signature could appear dramatically smaller than a normal destroyer, and that created a massive tactical advantage. But stealth wasn't the only goal. USS Zumwalt was also designed to operate in ways older warships simply couldn't. The ship uses an advanced integrated power system capable of generating enormous amounts of electricity, enough to support not only the ship itself, but future technologies that may redefine naval warfare entirely. This wasn't just another destroyer, it was a platform designed for the future. And the future came with risks, because building something this advanced is never simple. The moment USS Zumwalt entered public attention, it immediately became one of the most discussed military projects in the world. Some people called it revolutionary, others called it too ambitious, but nobody ignored it. Everything about the ship looked different. Even its movement through water appeared unusual. Its wave-piercing design allowed it to cut through the ocean with a lower profile, reducing visibility while improving stability in certain conditions. And visually, it almost looked unreal, especially at night. Imagine standing in the middle of the ocean, looking across dark water during a storm, and seeing the outline of USS Zumwalt slowly emerging through fog and rain. Minimal lighting, sharp silent angles, almost no visible detail. That image alone explains why so many people compared it to a ghost ship. But behind the appearance was something much more important: information dominance. Modern warfare is no longer just about firepower. It's about who sees first, who reacts first, who understands the battlefield first. And USS Zumwalt was designed with that reality in mind. The ship's systems were built to process enormous amounts of battlefield information rapidly: sensors, communications, target tracking, navigation systems, everything working together as part of one connected combat environment. That level of integration represented a major shift in naval strategy, because speed of information can be just as important as speed of movement. And in some situations, even a few seconds matter. But despite all its innovation, USS Zumwalt also became controversial. The project faced enormous costs. Advanced technology is expensive, and when a system pushes beyond traditional engineering limits, development becomes even harder. Critics questioned whether the ship was practical. Supporters argued that innovation always looks risky at first, and that debate still exists today. But regardless of opinion, USS Zumwalt changed how people think about naval warfare, because it proved that future warships would not simply become larger or more heavily armed. They would become smarter, harder to detect, more connected, more adaptive, and far more dependent on technology than ever before. That idea is shaping military development across the world right now. Stealth, automation, integrated systems, advanced power generation, digital battlefield awareness. USS Zumwalt became a symbol of that transition. Not just a warship, but a glimpse into where naval warfare may be heading next. And perhaps the most interesting part is this: the ship still feels ahead of its time. Even years after its launch, it still looks futuristic, still unusual, still different from almost every major warship operating today. That alone says something important, because most military technology eventually starts to look normal. USS Zumwalt never really did. It remained strange, mysterious, and visually unforgettable, which is exactly why it continues to capture attention around the world. In the end, USS Zumwalt represents more than advanced engineering. It represents a change in philosophy, a shift away from traditional visibility and toward battlefield invisibility, a move towards systems designed not only to fight, but to control information, timing, and detection itself. And in a world where reaction time can decide everything, that may be more powerful than people realize, because the most dangerous warship is often the one you barely see at all.